fault, me being sorry. I did have to say it, I do apologise. I'm sure you're all aware that I'm Mark's cousin, or best man for today, and I'd just like to say a few words. If anyone actually is feeling a bit queasy, as I am, or a bit nervous about what's about to happen, it's probably because you've just got married to Mark as well today. But I'd just like to say a few sort of underlining rules. Nan, no heckling. And if you've all got any mobile phones, please by all means keep them on. Keep your hearing aids turned down, because I want you to keep yourselves entertained. If you keep your spirits high and your expectations low, we'll be all okay. After all, Lynn's has. I'd just like to reiterate actually the thanks and just actually thank everybody, Mark and Lindsay, on behalf of everybody actually today, on allowing everybody here to share this fantastic day in celebration. You know, and I'm sure you'll all agree that it's been such a great day and continues to be. And reiterate that. Also, to reiterate the thanks to both sets of parents as well, the flower girls, and the bridesmaids all look fantastic. Only outshone rightly so by the bride herself today. I'm not one for cliches, Lynn, but you do scrub up well. This is actually my first time as a best man, if not any of you know at all. But I just thought I'd ask Mark, it's his wedding, what I'd be doing today, what my duties might be. But Mark replied, well, you haven't got any. Just turn up and don't break anything. So I'm here, but there's still a long night to go. I've been spent since sort of forever knowing Mark. You can't get away from your family. I'd like to think that he's actually had some sort of hand in my knowledge or my life skills and my sense of humour. In fact, I haven't got any of those, it's all Mark. But actually, he is a little bit older than me, as people know, and he has actually been there for some pretty invaluable life lessons throughout all the years growing up. We all know that his road safety has been second to none. He's not content with just telling you that to run in front of, across the road in front of a car is bad news, or to stand behind the car when it's reversing is also not the greatest thing to do. But he would actually reenact these scenes, almost lifelike, to the point where his foul language was just incredible. And also the fact that you were actually, whether you know it or not, the first person to teach me a bit of Chinese. Down on Combe Road, fish and chip shop, where he translated salt finger into salt and vinegar. Just invaluable experience, I take, wherever I go now. Also, actually, I learned that giving Mark a few beers and a set of hair clippers and asking him to cut your hair before a night out is always going to lead to disaster, which resulted actually in the next few days wearing a hat. One of which being the Sheffield United Burnley game down in Sheffield, where embarrassingly I had to wear a hat. And obviously paid to get it fixed. Exactly. But, you learn these lessons, and you were there to teach me them. And how could I actually stand up here? I'm surprised Mark hasn't mentioned it, but not many cousins or people in general can actually say that they set their nan's kitchen on fire at some point in their life. Together we did. In all seriousness, when I was writing the speech and thinking that is difficult for me, as a lot of people will find out, I did start writing and thinking, not laughing and smiling mainly, so the little incidents and the little things that happened as we were growing up, whether it be just spending hours on the back street playing Wally or Kirby on the front street. Xbox 360s weren't about back then. But actually, I did find a couple of weeks ago in the loft my Sega Mega Drive, and still in it was EA Sports PGA 2, where we both used to play. We were either Justin Rose or Mark O'Meara. But looking at us both now, I don't think we've ever touched a golf in our lives. those kind of experiences and those events now, I mean, you know, whether it be Sunday morning paper round or washing up at the rugby club on a Sunday night, and even to this day, meeting up for a bit of dinner and just catching up. With Mark, you can always pick up where you left off, and the same can be said about Linz. When we all get together, you know, as a couple or individually, they can never fail to make you laugh, make you smile, and I think everyone will agree that they share a fantastic sense of humour. It's quite good actually for Mark, really, because he hasn't got one of these. But actually, you know, having said all that, we do. From time to time, I know I've often asked, what does Linz really see in Mark? But you know, I don't actually know myself. But to say love is blind and mind is a real eye opener. And Mark, you can see now that, you know, what you've got in Linz. You've got someone that's beautiful, caring, and very funny. And the Linz same again for you. You know, in Mark, you've got. You've got Mark. Right. I thought it'd be nice to stand up here and actually give you a bit of advice. You know, a bit of married advice, but not being married myself. I haven't gotten it. But I did actually find a poem that I'd like to read out to you. It's entitled The Perfect Husband. It goes like this. A perfect husband is gentle, never harsh, nasty or mean. He has a perfect smile and keeps his face very clean. A perfect husband loves children and will raise them by your side. He will be a gentle father and friend to his bride. A perfect husband loves cooking, cleaning and washing too. I know he's laughing at that. He will do anything in his power to show his love for you. A perfect husband is best friends to your mum and kisses away your pain. He will never make you cry or hurt you in any way. And if this point stands to be true, Mark, then you really are gay. I'm very proud to be stood here today as Mark's best man, but not only that, to celebrate a great marriage of Mark and Lindsay. And it gives me great pleasure to invite you all to stand, please stand, and raise your glasses. Some say you can't choose your family, but with Mark and Lindsay's relatives, why would you want to? Mark and Lindsay.
Cheers.
Thank
A round of applause for Spencer, ladies and gentlemen.